Behind me is Unconditional Surrender, or better known as Kissing Sailor Statue, recreating the embrace between a sailor and a nurse, celebrating the end of World War II back in 1945 out in New York, Times Square. This one being one of 5. A beautiful piece of American history here. The statue was brought here by one of the veterans in Sarasota, Florida. Right here on the Marina Jack, where I'm now gonna meet up with a local to give me more of an insider here in Sarasota, Florida.
What's up?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, just chilling, man. Had a car show up here recently. They always having car shows, things like that.
Is that popular out here, like car shows, car culture?
You know, it was the struggle with Martin Luther King, so I guess when you put Martin Luther King's name on it, it gotta be in the neighborhood that's lower class. I don't know, that's the way they see it. All this considered the hood.
Oh, yeah? Hold on, say that again.
Dead Dick Corner.
Dead Dick Corner?
Yeah,
that's what they call it?
Yeah, that's a crazy name. See it right there? So you gonna see it's the people hanging out like homeless people, drunk people. You know, it's the hood.
This is what they consider the hood.
Yeah.
This is a nice hood. It's clean, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's super clean. Okay, we got a church.
Yeah.
How big is the faith around here?
Not really.
Not really.
No, it ain't. People don't trust churches no more. Got a lot of old buildings, old houses, like, you know, it was built in the 60s and the 70s.
Okay.
They still standing.
Still standing. What kind of natural disasters occurred? You guys got hurricanes?
Yeah, we haven't had none in a long time because they say this land is blessed by the Indians. They bless the land, so when the hurricane comes, it always turn away from Sarasota.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And since I've been up here, it's been like that. So coming up on your right will be Booker High School. It's like, you know, a minority school in the neighborhood, but basically mixed with everybody, you know. They are right in football, but not too good. For it to be a school in the hood, I'm surprised they're not really good, you know. You know, a school in the hood, they usually play rough.
Right. That's where all the good players come out.
Yeah. And it's basically the pit stop.
Wow.
And I stop there every day, they know me. I stop there every day. You might stop in there, because every now and then I smoke me a jazz, black and mild.
Old school.
Yeah. I don't try to smoke as much because I stop, but I started back, but I'm only like 1 or 2 a day.
Okay, that's good, yeah.
Because it ain't really good for you, but now we got a couple of spots up here that, well, people when they get bored, they go to the casino, which is called the arcade up here.
Oh, you guys got a casino out here?
Yeah, they got games in here. Like, that's an arcade in the corner right now. See where say Wild Jacks?
Right.
That's an arcade with machines where you can go in there and win you some money or lose some money.
Wow.
Yeah, they got about 30 or 40 machines in there. Might be fit, so you might walk in there and I might show you one of them. Then you had the strip club back there cheating.
So this is the little part right here where everyone comes for the temptations. We got the casino and the strip club.
Oh yeah. You got the liquor store everywhere.
Hey, so you're coming from Miami, right?
Yeah.
In Pompano, it's very popular to speed up the music. Are you familiar with that? Have you ever listened to that type of music?
You say they speed up the music?
They speed up the music.
What you mean by for it to go faster? Faster?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that? That was like a Florida thing.
I know
it's very popular in like Pompano area.
Yeah, but I know in this area right here, instead of speeding up the music, they slow it down here. I never heard it till I came to Sarasota and they had the music dragging like, but I never really hung too much in Pompano. And then when I did, you know, their music was like regular. But I didn't know they speed it up, you know. You experienced that when you was there or something?
I was in the area and every car that was passing by, it was like the music was sped up.
I ain't never understand why they do that.
I don't either, to be honest.
But I know, you know, most guys I know in Miami, they got tricked out cars. Fixed up cars.
Right. Donks.
Oh, yeah. I used to be into that. I got so much shit, I don't need nothing. For real, I got shit.
A bunch of shoes?
Yeah, man, listen, man. I can feel a whole closet top to bottom.
Yeah?
With expensive shit, dead serious.
Yeah.
Everything I wear, they shoes, he kind of like top of the line, but
Yeah, I got like 3 pairs of shoes now. I used to be like that too.
yeah, but I still like, dress every day.
Yeah.
The majority of the time, you're gonna see me in work clothes. Like yesterday, while I was doing Uber, I turned my shit off and I stopped at the daiquiri. The name of the shit on she has the key. Daiquiri place. I bought me a daiquiri. Chilled out there.
There's a lot of drunk people driving around the keys, huh?
Not too bad. It ain't really
Not too bad.
bad. Everybody more responsible up here, put it
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, you don't see a lot of crazy things out. Every now and then you hear about something, but see how they got the front of Ford garage.
Now this is something you don't see everywhere. Ford's garage.
Yeah, so see when you called it out, I say we gotta stop there.
Yeah.
We gotta check it out.
They got the old T-Mobile. Is that what they call it?
That's the old Bonnie and
Yeah.
Clyde. We had the Tommy gun in that right there.
Oh, even the door handles are gas pumps.
Got some thick burgers. I love our onion rings. They're really good.
Okay.
Salads. There's chicken sandwiches, nachos.
Nice. This is like the only Ford restaurant I've ever seen. Is this the only one?
I think there's another one in Clearwater.
Oh, so it's just like a Florida thing?
So far, I think so. They got branched out more and more there too. Yeah.
Wow. What you think? We might have to check it out, huh?
Yeah. This is my car. Alright.
Woo! Nice little photo shoot, you know?
Hey, it's all good, man. And all this round up in here is nice. Nice restaurant. Everything up in here is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The oyster bar, that's what I like.
Oysters? You like the oysters?
Yeah, man. I like that. You eat that type of stuff?
Yeah, I like oysters. They're probably way better out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh.
I can't eat the rolls, man. I don't like the rolls.
Oh, you like it cooked?
Yeah.
So you got the airport over here and the highway.
Yeah.
Get you to Orlando.
Everything convenient.
UTC right in the middle.
One shot, yep. One shot. So what you?
There's a lot of Cubans out here, huh?
Yeah. What you Mexican?
Mexican.
Oh, okay. See, in Miami, it's more Cubans, Puerto Ricans, and Colombians. That's mainly in Miami.
Oh, really? A lot of Colombians?
Up this way on the West Coast, it's mostly all Mexican, maybe a few Cubans, but majority of the Spanish culture is Mexican. Yeah, I like Spanish food because Spanish people season their food heavy.
Right.
With spice too. I like that. And then I done lived in New York before too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I done lived in New York. I done been a couple of places now. I ain't just been to the stop sign now. Only thing you probably could get me on is I ain't never been out the country. That's what I want to explore. I really want to go to the Dominican Republic. Couple of bars, living out the bar, talking to people and whatnot.
Famous Wawa.
Yeah, this is all. You want something to drink out of here?
I'm gonna grab me a water.
You want water?
Yeah. Keep it simple.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
$1.79.
All right. Say, man, I don't care, though. We good. Cause see, it's where I come from. Where I come from, you can deal with anybody, and I'm a good judgment of character too. You feel me? Like how you say you pick up the energy, I pick up the energy too. And a lot of people scared to interact with people.
Right.
And it shouldn't be like that. I know it's bad out here, but I believe you got more good people than bad people.
100%.
And if people is just real, you know what I'm talking about? I could deal with that. I could deal with a asshole better than I could deal with somebody hiding behind the curtain. And hiding behind the curtain means, you full of shit, but when everybody around, you act like we good and we this and that. You know you full of shit. You feel me? I like somebody straightforward.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like Donald Trump because he's an asshole, but he's straightforward. I could deal with him better. Because I know who he is. You feel me? So I'm going to use him as an example.
It's not something he's not.
He don't hide who he is.
Right.
He show you who he is, so why you complain? He the type of person you can either deal with him or you can't.
Right.
That's the type of person I am. You deal with me or you can't, because I'm going to be me every day.
Right. I'm with you, though. I definitely feel like there's more good people than bad, for sure.
And see, when I run into good people, I claim the good people. When I run into bad people, I keep it moving. Because I know what bad people is, because I done been around bad people for a long time. If I can deal with bad people for a long time, I definitely can deal with good people. And good people gonna keep you around for a long time. So when you deal with good people, sometimes the shit rub off on you. So that's all they've been doing for years, rubbing off on me. and I've been getting farther away from the thing. You know? Yeah, man. So it's been pretty good since I've been in Sarasota. It's been always honest, but it ain't always been honest. I'm gonna tell you something for the YouTube, right? You probably ain't never heard this before, right? But I could talk a fish out the water and make a rock sing. You understand where I'm coming from? That's a part of my character.
I hear you.
Yeah. And see, you got a good vibe too, because if you did, you wouldn't be here. You don't feel no kind of out of way. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
When you said that, I was like, shit, okay, we can do that right there. You know, because you know how to deal with people. You know how to check a mentality and check the energy to see if it's fake, danger, or whatever. You know how to check all that. And you got to be like that in the world.
You got to.
And I call
it's
it
important, right? It's
and
important.
I call it boss status. That's what we call it.
Rick Ross, boss.
You a boss status. You a boss status, for real. Boss status. Because everybody can't do that.
Yeah.
Some people scared of it. You can't be scared of shit, man. You can't live your life in fear. You'll never reach and accomplish the things you want to accomplish.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Life is a risk.
It's all about taking risks, for sure. That's what it's all about.
And that's the only way you keep going up.
Yep.
Taking risks. Because you never know if a car gonna crank unless you try to crank it. Know what I'm talking about? You don't never know what's on the other side of the tunnel unless you go through the tunnel. Woo. The tunnel might look dark, right? But you know there's another side to the tunnel, right?
Exactly.
So if you're willing to go through the tunnel,
yeah.
Hey, that's what it is. I'm going through the tunnel.
I don't know. If it's a Florida tunnel, it might be a crocodile in there.
It might be. So if it's a crocodile, that means you better be prepared, right? To deal with that crocodile.
Right.
You know? If you know this Florida, you got to be prepared. Preparation is everything.
So is this the lunch / dinner right here?
Yeah, this is part of my...
this is the daily routine right here?
What you call it when you get out of work and you just winding down? I'm winding down. Yeah, but you good company, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that.
We chilling. You should see me when I'm on the beach, man. Oh, man. I have my dog, boy, with my little 1-2.
Yeah.
Man, it's going with that.
It's over with, huh?
Because, see, Miami is not like this.
Yeah.
Everybody, for the majority part in Sarasota, get along. Miami got little sections. Bum, 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 bum. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When everybody go out and be on the same set, but it's not more of a friendly vibe like this. And then you got to remember, in Florida, it's strict when you get yourself in trouble, but it ain't as strict as the rest of the states. You know, like I know in Georgia, you can't even ride with an open container in the car, and they serious about that.
Yeah.
But in Florida, they pull over, you got an open container, they smell you, ain't smelling really like liquor. You're like, all right, hey, put that up, blah, 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 blah. But in Georgia, you going in.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more laid back over here, huh?
Especially in Sarasota, police really don't mess with you. Unless you doing something you ain't got no business doing. They ain't profiling people. That's what I like about up here. You know how the cops just be pulling you over for no reason? Get none of that. We need cops. I'm going to tell you the truth. We need cops. Because you don't have cops. Some people take everybody shit. I'll be doing something. So tell me, you need them in the world. I ain't got nothing against them because it ain't nothing but a uniform.
As long as they're honest and transparent.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, because once you get the corrupt ones, that's when the issues really start to occur.
But since so much stuff been going down, it brought so much attention. The type of cops that was doing that, they kind of stepped back a little. Because, you know, it's a lot of cops that went to prison for doing that type of shit. Right. Because, see, I look at it like this. If you do something you ain't got no business doing and you a cop, you no longer a cop to me. And when you a crook to me, that means I'm going to give you the business. I don't see none of that no more. You ain't standing for what you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
It'd be interesting to see a casino here in Florida.
Okay, and it's called an arcade.
Oh, yeah, the arcade, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
correct term.
That's the download name because we got plenty here, but it's legal and not legal. But we got over 20 or 30 in Florida. They let it ride because the law was passed here, but some kind of way, I don't know what it is, but they let it stay open. Yeah, that's kind of like tourism.
What, these the frat guys?
Yeah, probably, yeah. You can do simple things and have some fun.
Yeah.
And meet different people. Woo. See, accident. They say Florida drivers are bad, but I don't really know. Everybody I meet from up north, they talk about the Florida drivers.
As something like that's happening.
Oh, yeah. You know. Well, I keep saying a casino, but we know legal terms, it's an arcade.
It's an arcade.
This place right here, everybody either gonna win their money or lose.
Right. Wow, it's packed in here.
Free snacks and all kind of stuff. You just want
So what, they even feed you here too? They got the snacks?
Yeah, they at
Wow.
7, 8 o'clock, they gonna have some food come in here where they feed everybody. They got plenty of shit because they want to keep you here.
Right.
Snacks, beer, wine, everything to keep you here to spend your money. They want you to feel at home and comfortable.
So what you think? Is something like this good for the community, bad for the community?
It's really bad for the community to be straight up with you. But it's a getaway for people that don't have nothing to do, you know, which is not a good thing to gamble your money, but life is a risk. You can go up and you can go down, but your chances of hitting big is slim to none in the gambling place. That's what I recommend. You know what I'm talking about? But
You rent or you bought a house or?
no, I rent. I
Okay.
rent.
What's the rent? What's the rent out here?
Oh, the rent for a 1-bedroom is $1,800. That's for a nice, decent bedroom. That's the starting price, and it varies because of the neighborhood. It go higher and higher if you want to live in a decent, nice place. You know, a 2-bedroom. I guess the minimum now in Sarasota, a decent 2-bedroom house, 2 baths, is gonna run you from between. You might as well say $2,400 the lowest, but most of the time the minimum for that right now is like $2,500 for a 2-bedroom house.
Wow.
You know, so everything is expensive. And you know, if you paying $1,800 a month for rent in a 1-bedroom, that means on your job you need at least make $20-something an hour. And most people barely make $20. You know what I'm talking about? So inflation is going up, but the wages is not. You understand what I'm saying? And I'd rather continue doing everything right than trying to get some, you know, fast
money.
I done did all that. I don't want to
You get it fast, but it goes fast as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, that ain't nothing. It don't excite. Dude, pull up to the Benz right now, or roadway. It don't excite me. What's up? Just like I do you. I ain't gonna be like,
that lifestyle is not
God.
sustainable.
No, hell no. And then right now, I have peace with inside. I'm all right with myself. You know, as long as I got enough to pay my bill, little money, if my car break down, I can fix it. I need to go on an emergency trip, give my girl $1,000 here, do this or do that on my kid. I'm happy. And a couple of dollars for me, I'm happy.
I appreciate you showing me around now.
Yeah. Anything I can do to make things better where people can see the truth of what's going on in the city, you know, Sarasota is the place to be.
There you go.
You know? Oh yeah.